how to cut more than 6 sleeve patterns. Okay, first one cap sleeve. You should need sleeve length, sleeve armhole circumference, bicep, and end of the sleeve circumference. Okay, you know yoke crown height, you can take 4¼ inch, 4½ inch, or 4¾ inches. Okay, first I measure ½ inch for my sewing allowance, and I measure 4½ inches my crown height and sleeve length. Okay, I draw a line, horizontal line. You measure your front armhole like this without sewing allowance. This is your sewing line. Okay, I take 8 inches. 8 inches I measure like this from this point. 8 inches. Okay, if you take your sari jacket or like this, you measure your body measurement. Okay, if you your armhole length circumference 14 inches divided by 2, 7 inches. So I took 8 inches. I draw a line like this. I divide by 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I'll measure 1/2 inch. I'll measure ½ inch and 1/4 inch both. Okay, this is my guideline. This is my guideline. I draw for back arm curve ½ inch like this, and this is front one. For back one, same line and 1/4 inch. I'll draw a line through my 1/4 inch. Okay, both are here. This is the cap sleeve. Okay, I have finished cap sleeve. You should take ½ inch for sewing allowance. Okay, if you can, from this line, this is your ½ inch for back one. Okay, this is your cap sleeve. This one for back side, this one front side. ½ inch sewing allowance for back line like this. Okay, this one front, this one back. Okay, fold this like this and cut mark like this. Your garment, you should attach to your shoulder bone, shoulder line. From this point you attach. You can use a pin like this. Okay, but don't measure. So from this point, both sides. Okay, from this point you can use a pin to attach. Only attach from this one. You should sew from this side or from this side. Okay, don't start from this side, this point. Okay, this is the middle of the curve. 3 point lesser than half inch. You can sew a line like this line, loose stitch, not for gathering. You should like this, so like this, easy stitch. Okay, like this is good. If you like your measurement, sleeve height, sleeve length, 3 or 3.5, you can cut from this line. Okay, 1, 2, third one you can cut like this. This is a nice curve. You should add 1/4 inch sewing allowance like this. There are 3 patterns here. Okay, if you cut from this line, you take your fabric. This is your fabric. You cut like this. This is your end of the sleeve. Like this. It fold double side. Okay, this is end of the sleeve. No need to sew your hem. Okay, but before attach your garment, you sew 1.1. Okay, like this. Easy to attach your garment. Then now I'm going to cut frill sleeve, frill for your blouse or frock or your house coat, bed jacket. You can use. Okay, frill. You can take your selvage for your hem, selvage. Okay, you measure your armhole curve, your garment. You can twice like this. Okay, your armhole curve, then twice like this for gathering. Or lesser than get no problem. Armhole or armhole. You can take both methods. Okay. Now width of the fabric, you can take 3 to 4 inches. Okay, I draw like this, armhole curve like this to this point, or 1.5. You can keep 1.5 for your side seam. Okay, this one without side seam, and armhole without, this one without side seam, this one without, this one with side seam, 1.5. This is the middle of the sleeve. Then now you can take gather for your nighty, house coat or bed jacket like this. Okay, now I am going to draw crossover sleeve. Okay, crossover. I measure 1/2 inch for my sewing allowance, and I measure crown height 4.5 inches and sleeve length 6 inches. Okay, I draw like this horizontal line like this, again horizontal line. This is my hem. No need to sewing allowance for hem. Okay, for this one you measure your armhole, front armhole from your block front side. I take 8 inches. Okay, for your sari jacket you take you should measure your body measurement. Okay, I measure 1/2 inch. I measure 1/2 inch and 1/4 inch. Okay, this is my guideline. I draw like this. First I draw my back armhole curve, not the front one. Okay, only back one. Okay, I'll talk with you later. Right now, your armhole end circumference divided by 2, and you draw like this. This is your side seam sewing allowance. Sewing allowance 1/2 inch for armhole curve. Okay, this is our normal sleeve. You should cut like this. You should cut. Okay, now I draw my, this is my grain line. This is my grain line. Okay, with 2 arrows, my grain line. Okay, now I measure this is the middle of the curve. Okay, I draw a line, not this point. I measure 1.5 for this, from this point. Okay, 1.5 inches, and not for this point. I draw a curve to this line, middle of the, can you understand? Okay, like this point. Now I'm going to cut from this line. This is a curve line. This is my grain line. Okay, this is my grain line. This is your fabric. Okay, this is your fabric. Good side face to good side. Okay, good side face to good side. This is our selvage. Okay, there are two selvage. You should cut like this. Your grain line parallel to your selvage. Okay, grain line parallel to your selvages like this. Don't cut like, okay, bias like or like this. Okay, you should do it. Otherwise not nice your crossover sleeve. If you want, you can do, no problem, but not nice. Okay, this is my cut mark. This is my grain line. Okay, grain line. You should mark both points to your fabric. This is your block. This is your block. If you want, you can draw your on your fabric. But better you draw a piece of paper first for this sleeve, not all the sleeve. This is your cut mark. Okay, this is your grain line like this. Wrong side, wrong side. If you want, you can there are so many patterns with gather, without gather. Okay, our hem, first of all you should sew your hem. Okay, there are two parts for one sleeve. For both you should cut 4 parts. Okay, first of all you sew your hem. You can use piping, you can use rain there, or otherwise you can use you can take if you want, you can sew like this, 1 point, and so first you sew 1 point. Okay, and fold again 1/4 inch. So like this. If you have overlock machine, you can overlock and fold like this and so. Okay, don't fold twice. Otherwise, if you want, you can cut 4 layers, 4 parts for one sleeve, and so 1/4 inch for lining. Okay, if you want, this is your cut mark. This is your cut mark. Okay, you pin like this, and these both are together. Okay, like this. This is your back part. Can you understand? This one for back part. Then this is our front part. You cut 1/4 inch like this. Okay. If you like, you can cut this one. Only this one, not this one. Like this. Increase 1 inch like this. Then you can gather only upper part. Only upper part. You can gather only upper part. No need to this one. Okay. Like this. If you want to more gather, you can draw like this. 1/2 inch for sewing allowance, 4.5 inches for our crown height, 6 inches sleeve length. Okay, so not 1/2 inch. First I measure 2 inches like this, 2 inches for gather, and 4.5 inch and 6 inches like this. Crossover with gather. Okay, like this. My guideline, 1/4 inch back part. Okay, for gather, I draw 1.5 inch like this, and draw a new armhole curve like this for gathering. Can you understand? If you like, you can also increase 1 inch like this for your gathering. Okay, good day.